Hi, my name is Joseph D. Nieves from San Jose, California. Today's date, January 5th, 2024. Time 12:21 p.m. It was 12:20. Now it's 12:21 p.m. on a Friday. Nothing too much. Like I said, lots of people wants to talk to me on social media, like or meet up with someone, meet and hook up, and like I said, I don't have any to offer, and I'm on very top income, just getting by, surviving on my living expenses, for enough food, pay my rent, and just enough money to watch, to have cable, so all that. But I don't know what they want, uh, especially other guys, other men. I don't have any money. I really don't. But I do, however, I will show you in this video segment, but Jermiest and the Knights of Elves. Let me show the cover. Here's what the Jermiest and Knights of Elves looks like. All that, yeah. And I say Taylor Leninger could play. This is Loam. This is Loam. But his brother Lash looks just like him too. So all that. So Loam, Lash, and Dee. So all that. So that this is Loam. All that. So this is Loam. In this segment, in this segment, in this segment, Jermis and the Knights of Elves. Here's the original cover right here. This is my prototype. This is probably look much better, and you can see loam and all that. So all that. So I'll let you know on that. And it, here I'll read the intro. All that. So I will read the intro. For oh, is an intro. Yes, Forsen, chapter one. Forsen, and that's chapter one. And here let me read the if I can get this. There we go. I got it. This thing out. Intro. Germans of the Knights of Elves. Forevermore, I try to protect Jermiest Hegel and the families of the broken heart. As a wizard, I did my duty. You see, Germ's son will not be born. I, Samuel, have to protect him from harm. uh, for harm. I have grown mad with the physical and mental damage of my heart. That's why I asked the knights of elves to teach and train to outwit the evildoers. In my vision, Germs was killed by a snout dragon. That's that evil wizard Icarus has created. And now the Dark Lord armies had entered the Interlopes Mountains and entered the holy ground of Wizardor. Intro continues. German Knights of Elves. This will be my last entry of my journey. Let the world be known of Jermis and the Knights of Elves. So here, all that, that. So I thought I'd let you know. Uh, okay, here's page one, book chapter one, book three. The clash of the armor was so loud that you can hear it for miles. They came in large numbers from the dark cloud mountains. These warriors were wearing silver scales and dark black armor as they were marching in one line to the petrified forest, and the marching was so getting louder they came in side by side in numbers. Not far from the wasteland, the elves were watching from the forest hills tops by an elf named Loam. He was watching from home with his foot on a on a boulder, which it was really Rounder, the creature that was made from earth. That this creature talks to Loam the elf. Tell me, what will you see, my friend? Rounder asked Loam a question. We need to keep the town safe. They will destroy everything in the forest, and the forest will be a wasteland. That was page one. Now page two. Lone stepped off Rounder. Lone decided to tell Rounder to tell the forest circle to go to war. The ground underneath them opens up. Rounder kneels up from the ground. My friend, I will go. I will go and tell my people, and my son Crusher will go and the forest circle. And Rounder gets up from the quicking ground while the soul of the earth is to the dripping down to the ground, and the earthworms were screaming for life. When they were dripping down, the worms were squirming front of Loam's feet. The wizardless elf kneels down to pick up the fresh soil in his palm of his hands. And Loam had a thought that the pixie dust will help bring the roots of the trees to life. Loam the knight grabs his bag from his elvish belt and sprinkled the fairy dust on the soil of his hand, and thrust his hand to the fresh soil at the same time. Moment the ring formed out of the air, and there was thunder. Loam says these words. That was page two. Now I'm going on to page three. And this is it. This is my favorite scene of the Jermiest and Knights of El, book three, chapter one. Forsen. Etha Thera Norza Tinthra Intra Tinthra. Etha Thera Norza Tinthra. Enter through the new time through all the enter through the new time through all. Etha, Thera, Norza, Tinthra. Ethra, Thera, Norza, Tinthra. The Dark Lords and the Warlords has entered the petrified forest, and Loam has just finished the spell of life. Enter the changes of the forest. Loam commands the trees and the bushes and the the keeper of the forest. Mount D, Mount Dragon. The path of Mount D, Mount Dragon, was inverted to the towns of people's path as well. The trees came out of the ground, and the path of the town is covered down now. Page four, Forest in chapter one. In the king of the Forreston, the elves were having a meeting of the Knights of Elves. Loam, the head leader of the elf force of the Knights, the one knight that changed the whole war. The elflings who are the children of the elves, sing to the forest to calm the life, the force of the wind. Loam walks with the king since the ruler of the kingdom of the forest. King Alvin talks to Loam and asks, should we help the humans? Why should we have think what should we? The king asks. Since have you forgot that we were once a human, that we were interspecies? Loam is the oldest and the youngest of the knights. Yes, I know, King Evan said. Page five. One more time. I'm trying to get the point of this. The story was told by the ancestors. Our loved ones were killed. They killed my wife. Why should we or I help mankind? The king was a traitor. He had so much treachery. He killed your mother and our future. I know, sire. I know you threw him in the darkness of the water of souls, to never be to return. During the battle of the Middle Earth, Loam takes a moment to gather his thoughts and now Loam, King Almond asked. Now here is back over 300 years since we passed. Find that man, and we'll find him. I know, sire. Father, King Evan is at his at last straw. He now thinks that mankind turns should be at ends ends at e looks like at knots, but his son Loam thinks there is such a man that can change the entire future course of the war. Father, if we can help these three hopefuls, we can win this darkness of war. One more time about that. This is pretty good. All that. Page 6. Last time here. Last page. Father, Father, since Father, see, even our children are singing the doom of war. We cannot have this in the kingdom of the Forsen. King Evan sighs and gives his to his son, wishes that unsure of the certainty that these three hopefuls can ease the power of the third age of this continent. All right, Loam. We are doing this to help us ourselves. Our children will not. Our children not mankind. Have they returned our kingdom? No, sire, they have not. I am sure that Samuel will send them to us. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'll talk to the grand fairy of the forest, and she who said that two younglings will come and change the forest, that they will end this war. I had no vision alone, but nothing had come to me. My farsight had invades me. Do not worry, Father. I'm sure we will come and winder them. And that's about it. And that's about it. All that. So I thought you know all that. So all that. So yeah. This is my favorite cover of the book, the Germans and Night of Elves. All that. So I drew this. Copy of the Two Towers. Nicholas. That and all that. But I changed the face. But this is Nicholas from Two Towers, Lord of the Rings pose. But I took that pose and changed the face. That's about it. Let me get this video Joan posted on that. That was Jermiest and Night of Elves. This is Joseph D. Nieves, San Jose, California. Hopefully have a good one. And see you in the social media. Late.